Hello Libra, this is Debs and this is your reading for January 2024. Goodness me, 2023 sped past. I hope Libra you had a good one. Let's hope, fingers crossed, 2024 is a wonderful year. Now Libra, in meditation, I was quite amused actually because I saw this woman go into this, what looked like a hardware shop, right? It had loads of appliances, everything from kettles, toasters, TVs, you name it. This shop had it. But she had one thing in mind. She just wanted a very simple alarm clock. And she thought, all I want is to put something on my bedside table that looks quite nice, that has an alarm. That's all I want, nothing else. So in she went and she spoke to a sales assistant, and this guy was really enthusiastic and said, oh, wow, well, we've got loads of those types of things. Let me show you what we've got. And he took her through what must have been 6 different models. And she was really perplexed when he'd finished. And he said, well, surely, madam, there'll be something that you liked there. I mean, there's a lot there. And she smiled at him and she said, I'm so sorry, but none are right for me. And he said, yes, but this one has 4 different ringtones. This one has a connection to a USB. This one lights up at night so you can see it, when it's dark. She said, I just don't want anything too fussy. I don't want anything too complicated. I'm just looking for a very traditional looking clock with an alarm. She said, I'm so sorry, but none are for me. And she walked out feeling really disappointed. So guys, January may be a bit frustrating for you. I'm not sure why, but we'll see how things go, okay? It may be that you want to simplify. We'll find out. All right, here we go. Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is January 2024. I'm now seeing a woman going into an art shop, and she's wanting a particular colour pencil. And the sales assistant's helping her, and he's saying, well, we don't have them individually, madam. I'm afraid you're going to have to buy a whole set of different colours. And she's saying, yeah, but I don't need all the other colours. I just want the one. And he's saying, I'm sorry, it's just not available. Yeah, Libra. You may feel, Libra, that sort of time's moved on. You can't simply go out and buy one thing anymore. It has to be one thing with 6 different gadgets, or you could use it for 6 different things. You may feel as if life is trying to push you into a bit more of a complicated frame of mind when you want to keep things simple, Libra. There could be a sense of frustration. You may feel as if you're going back in time. God, I wish things were the way they were 10 or 20 years ago. Yeah. I'm seeing somebody walk into a showroom now and they're wanting a chair, and this guy is saying, well, this one has covers that you can take off, this one has a cup holder, this has got a footstool that comes up from underneath, this one's electric. And this woman is saying, I just want a chair. I just want a chair. Sorry, we don't make them anymore. We don't make them anymore. Okay. There's a sense of frustration. I don't want all this stuff. Yeah, Libra. Okay. Guys, we've all been there. We have all been there. You may just feel that life has just got complex. Things aren't simple anymore. You can't go into a shop and buy something without them needing your phone number and your email address and your inside leg measurement. And oh, by the way, madam, what do you do for a living? Well, is it really any of their business? Yeah. Yeah. There is a sense of frustration, Libra, and I've got to admit, you've either got to just go with it, accept it, whatever this is for you. Or Libra, you may be deciding to do your own thing. If you want just a simple chair, you may have to get it handmade, because these days, Libra, it's not so easy to live a simple life. It's not. And it's sad, right? Because living a simpler life enables you not to feel so stressed. You're not fiddling around with some kind of clock radio that does 60 million different things. You just want to set the alarm, right? Why does it have all these buttons and gadgets and other things you can do with it? There's a sense of all these things actually causing you to feel a little bit stressed for some reason. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Prince of Swords. Libra, you may find yourself getting a little bit angry with someone in the month of January. It could be you're trying to apply for something online and you have to go through 4 different pages and accept optional cookies and all this type of thing before you actually get to the page you want. And then the page is full of adverts. You have to wait until the ads are finished, or you have to wait until you can skip the ads before you actually get to the page that you want. Yes, Libra, I'm connecting with someone who is very, very frustrated with progress in inverted commas. Yes, but is it really progress, or is it actually preventing people from being able to get to where they want to get to purchase what they want? It's no longer simple. And Libra, you may find yourself dreaming of, I'm hearing the old days. The old days. Yeah. King of Wands. Libra, there's a sense that you want to go for something. There's a sense that you want to take action on something. But it's not as easy as it used to be. There are now conditions. You can't even walk into a gym these days without them saying to you that you have to make an appointment. And to make an appointment, you have to give them all your private information. Well, why can't you just walk into a gym and speak to somebody at the desk? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you because I'm not dealing with membership. Oh, well, if you want to book an appointment, we can take you around the gym. No, I just want to know the levels of membership. Well, we'll discuss that when we take you around the gym, but you have to book an appointment. And Libra, this is you standing at a desk feeling rather irritated. Well, I don't have time. I'm here now. Can't I just know the prices now? No, madam, I'm so sorry. You can't do that. Yeah? You with me? 5 of Swords, Libra, in the past. Yeah. Libra, you moved towards something, or you wanted to purchase something, but you found yourself feeling so frustrated that it was that complicated that I think you just left. This is you thinking, oh my God, no. I just want to walk into a shop and buy something. Oh, okay, so I have to get a ticket now and I have to stand in line. But what if 2 people have taken tickets and then they've headed off out of the shop? Do I still wait for my number to come up? Or can I kind of skip the queue? Libra, everything is now a lot more complicated. And I'm connecting with a Libra or a group of Libras who are dreaming of a much simpler life in general. Yeah. 2 of Swords. I'm hearing someone say to themselves, no, I'm not ticking the box pertaining to the category of how much I'm earning every year. I don't need to tell this company that. I'm seeing a woman snapping her laptop shut and she's fuming. She's saying, that is so cheeky. How could they possibly ask me that? It's none of their business. 8 of Swords. Libra, it's almost as if you're afraid of stepping outside your front door in case you're collared by someone who is wanting something from you. This is you walking down the high street, just wanting to do a simple food shop. But rather than it taking you half an hour, it takes you an hour and a half, because every 20 steps up the high street, there's some person with a flyer. Oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that? We got a special offer on. And this is you having to dodge various people or feeling really guilty saying, no, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. But by the time that you got to the food shop, you're actually almost wanting to yell at someone. Yeah, no, I'm really not interested. Someone tried to hand me the flyer half an hour back. No, sorry. And this is you getting home in a bad mood, when actually before you stepped out of your house, you were in a great mood. You're afraid of living a normal life these days. If you go online to buy something, oh my God, well, am I going to be scammed? Is this website legit? Well, why won't they let me pay for this without having to tick a box saying I want their newsletter? I don't want their newsletter. I just want to buy it. Libra. In the immediate future, Libra, you are one of these people that takes life very simply. You're in a beautiful, calm energy, and you enjoy living life at a maybe slower pace than other people who are all racing around, getting highly stressed because they've taken in so much that their brain is going crazy. This is somebody who, before they even get into the office every morning, they flick on the news, and it's all incredibly depressing. People these days reveling in disasters, reveling in horrible things that have happened to people, literally reveling in it. You get on a bus or you get on a train and you open the paper, and it's nothing but drama. It's as if people feed on the drama. Fighting your way to get a coffee. Well, which topping do you want on that? On which type of creamer do you want with that? And which type of sugar do you want, madam? We've got 6 different types of sugar. No, I just want a coffee with sugar. That is it. Libra, there's so much bubbling up from underneath. And I think it's just you having to accept that times have changed. But Libra, you want to go back. You want to go back to a simpler time. In your fears, yes, Libra, 7 of Pentacles. Fearing that somehow your ideas are outdated, or somehow you're going to have to put up with life as it is now. For some of you, Libra, you may literally feel as if you want to pack everything up and move to a log cabin in the woods. That's all you want to do. You want to get away from the chaos and drama and stress that is life now. Yeah. In the environment, 6 of Wands. It's almost as if you're looking at other people and you're wondering whether or not they've recognized that everything that they are soaking in is causing them high levels of stress in general. You may find yourself looking at people curiously, Libra. Why do they accept that? Why do they think that having a gadget with 12 different uses is wonderful? I don't get it. I don't understand it. You're looking at other people sitting in the 6 of Wands, which is ego, wanting to acquire things, purchase things, because it makes them feel good. When this is you, Libra, and bless you, you're trundling through this field. We've got an image of a cart horse, right? Trundling through this field, happy as Larry, out in nature. This is lovely. Why is society so different now? Why are people concerned with things that really aren't that important? Why is my private life not my private life anymore? Have I become a commodity? It's as if your life isn't your own. Because you've got this horrible feeling that, 300 companies out there have your private information. They know what you have for breakfast. They know the TV programs you watch. They know how much you spend every year. And Libra, it's worrying you. Because to live a simple private life these days is almost impossible unless you completely detach. And why should you have to do that? Why should you have to live as a recluse in the middle of nowhere in order to keep your private life to yourself? There's definitely a sense of you pulling back from integrating yourself further into the life that you're living. You could be closing off various social media accounts, right? TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, because you're realizing your life's not your own. And it's frightening. What you're hoping, yes, look at that, is to move yourself forward in peace and quiet to a place or even an area, Libra, where you feel a bit less visible. I could be connecting with a Libra here who is literally deciding to take a sharp turn off a highway. I don't want to be as visible. I don't really want all these companies, all these people to know exactly how I live my life. It's frightening me. Libra, this is you planning a private life somehow. Getting out of the mainstream. Getting out of the matrix. Someone here is trying to figure out a way of doing this while still being able to live a successful life. Well, I've got to bring in money somehow, right? And you either do a 9-to-5 or you become an entrepreneur. But if you become an entrepreneur, you have to have social media following. Otherwise, you're not going to be successful. But that means that normally your life is viewable by a lot of other people. Someone here is trying to find a way out of the drama, the chaos, the stress, and live privately while still being able to afford the necessities. 3 of Wands. And you're going to find a way, Libra. You're going to find a way. Now that ship's coming in. We have 2 images of a ship and water. Libra, for some of you, you may actually be leaving the area that you're in. It may be too fast-paced. You may feel too stressed. You may be leaving a busy city and thinking to yourself, okay, I want to move to a little village in the middle of nowhere, but I need to be able to support myself. So maybe I need to take on 3 jobs. So I'm going to leave the 9-to-5, and maybe I'll work in a clothing shop. Maybe I'll work as an electrician. Maybe I'll take on bar work, and hopefully that will enable me to live a decent life without having to be, I'm hearing, in the rat race. In the rat race. This is a massive life change for someone out there. Clarification for you, Libra. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. What was I saying? You may be deciding to bring in 3 streams of income rather than doing what you do as a main job right now, because whoever I'm connecting with is aching for a simpler life, literally a simpler life. Yes, the wheel of destiny is moving one of you or a group of you into a new cycle. You're getting off the merry-go-round. You're getting off the highway. You're getting out of the matrix. And this is you getting quite excited about this. No longer realizing that you just have to accept the life that you're living. You're actually planning an exit. Whoever is in the environment, and it could be a boss, it could be a partner, it could be a community of people, it could represent the world that we live in, the general public. They're sat in the 6 of Wands. It's almost as if they're oblivious to the fact that their life is not their own life anymore. Their life is not their private life anymore. People know where you are every time you draw out cash. People don't think about it. Now, either they're oblivious, the majority of them, they're oblivious to actually what is an invasion of their privacy, or they simply don't care. But Libra, you do. You do care. Their energy, the Hierophant, yeah. I'm seeing somebody shrug their shoulders and say, yeah, well, that's just what life is about now, isn't it? But Libra, you don't want to accept that. This is somebody very happy to be a sheep, right? Well, you know, I have breakfast, I get on the bus or the train or in my car, I do a 9 to 5. I have to make sure I don't take over an hour for lunch because the boss will be cross. And then I go home, I have supper, I see the kids, I put my feet up, I watch a bit of telly, it's usually a bit depressing, and then I go to bed. And I do it all over again the next morning. Many, many people are happy with their life. And I'm not judging anyone. I'm not judging anyone. But I am dealing with a Libra who simply can't fathom living that life anymore. It's just too much. It's just too much. These people, or this person, is very happy with what they call the traditional way of life. Well, that's what everyone does. Why break the norm? Why be different? Oh, you want to do something different? Oh, it's a bit risky. Right? We've all heard it. Oh, wow. You run your own business? Oh, that's a bit risky. Well, is it? Really? No. Because you run your own ship. If you have a 9 to 5, who's to say that the company's not going to go under in a couple of years? Nothing's guaranteed. When at least if you run your own ship, if you do your own thing, then your life is under your control, nobody else's. And in this day and age, in this society, that is something to be cherished, to be appreciated. That's valuable. Yeah, 8 of Wands. This is someone or a group of people who love the rush of life, the chaos of life. Oh, what's new? What's different? I want a phone that has every single thing on it and some, right? What else do you offer in this package? They just want more, because they feel that if they purchase something and it seems to have more to it, it's more valuable. And if it's more valuable, then this person or this group of people will feel, oh, I've got something that's actually worth a lot more. Yes, but it's just a thing. It's just an item. Who cares, really? You know? Yes, but I got it for a knockdown price. And they threw in this, that, and the other. Yeah, but did you need this, that, and the other? Libra, you are one of these people that will be walking down the street and looking at people passing you thinking, I wonder if they know that the life that they're living is not really their life anymore. It's as if Big Brother's all around them. Whereas Libra, you're the sort of person who'll go into a shop and say, well, if I can't buy something without giving you all my details, I'm not going to buy it. Sorry. Because it's almost as if you feel that more people should stand up for the fact that they should be able to live a life of relative privacy. Underneath the deck, Libra. Yes. Oh, wow. Guys, we've got the Hermit. Libra, whoever I'm connecting to literally wants to disconnect from the world. Literally wants to disconnect from the world and go back with the Six of Cups to a simpler time. A simpler time. But that simpler time, Libra, for many will be viewed as something old-fashioned, something prehistoric. Whereas in your mind, that is something to value. That is something that is wonderful. That is something that many people will never get back again. That lovely, simple life, passing the time of day, finding wild flowers and taking home a small bunch of flowers, right? You can't do that anymore. Well, I'm sorry, that field is now gone. There are 30 new build houses on that field. The field doesn't exist anymore. And you can't go out and pick raspberries because, well, the farmer may find you and fine you because it's his land. Libra, I don't wish to be depressing, but I'm really connecting with somebody here who is desperate to go back to a calmer way of life. And I have to say, guys, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. The next card, Libra, is a sun. And the sun, again, is happiness, expansion, growth, but it's a good life. It's a good life. But a simple life, Libra, a simple life. I'm not going to go into this reading much more. I'm just going to see what this person or group of Libras may be doing in the future. So I'm going to start with the Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in, Libra. I feel for some of you, you may be deciding to up sticks. You could be leaving a busy city and heading out into the countryside. You could be wanting to put a load of stuff online to sell. You don't need all these things that you can't even remember how they work. What's the point? So let's do that, guys. So Libra, Three of Wands. Yeah. For some of you, you may feel that you have a calling. You may be detaching from your present life to pursue a calling. Or you're making the judgment call to shift your life in a new direction, to declutter, to simplify, to get off the highway. Yeah. You're going to hold back, Libra, from integrating yourself any further into the society that you're in right now, into the community of people. You are emotionally detaching. It's in preparation for you shifting in a new direction. It's going to take a lot of strength and courage for you to do this. For some of you, you may be handing in your notice. For others of you, you may be moving out of an area where you've known quite a few people for several years. You're realizing that where you are now doesn't make you happy anymore. If anything, it causes you to feel stressed. And you've accepted that, and you've decided to do something about it. You can't live this life that you're living anymore, Libra. It's not serving you. Yeah, Nine of Wands. There's just too much of everything. It's just too much. What happened to sitting by an open fire with a book? You can't find anywhere that you can do that anymore without it costing you a fortune. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, unless you want to fork out on a super expensive Airbnb. And then, of course, you've got all these regulations. They may say they've got an open fire, but actually when you get there, they haven't. Because of fire regulations, or because of hotel regulations, or because somebody might burn themselves. I mean, for goodness sake, right? Libra. Princess of Pentacles. You may not have a great deal of money, Libra, but what you have, you're going to enjoy in an environment where you feel as if you can be yourself. You can get to know people and live a life without feeling as if you're being watched or you're being analysed or people want something from you. Yeah. You're heading out into the unknown, Libra, and with it comes a strange sense of relief. Thinking about that peace and quiet, thinking actually about being in isolation, Libra. Yes, the Fool. You're going off the beaten path. You're heading off. You don't quite know exactly what life is going to hold for you wherever you're going. But what you do know is you're getting away from the noise and the clutter and the questions and people wanting to delve into your private life. You're moving away from that. What is Libra nervous about most, Michael? Yes, that other people just won't understand. Oh my God, you're doing that? Really? Well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if we can't get to you? What if we can't find you? Well, isn't that what you're wanting, Libra? Yeah. People won't like it. People won't understand, but you know you have to do this for you, because you simply can't cope with the world that you're living in right now. So if the world doesn't change, which it won't, if anything, it's going to get a little bit more chaotic, you have to detach and forge your own path to get that peace and tranquility and quality of life that you've been missing. Yes, Libra. The Chariot, you're going. You could be packing up a camper van. You could be selling the property that you're in if you bought somewhere and buying somewhere much quieter, smaller, but it might have a nice garden. You're on the move. You're getting out of the chaos. The High Priestess. You may be keeping exactly where you're going, Libra, under your hat for a period of time. You may want to just immerse yourself in nature, or you may want to just revel in the peace and quiet before you decide how this new life is going to work out for you. Beautiful, Libra. Ace of Pentacles. So for many of you, you are literally getting out of Dodge. You're moving. You're realizing you don't need very much. I'm hearing not now. Yes, Libra, you've been dreaming of this, whoever you are out there. Yeah. And the perfect card to end your reading, Libra, Temperance. This is coasting. This is healing. This is you connecting with your higher self, your guides, the angels, the archangels, and just finding yourself again, Libra, because you may have lost you in the chaos of this crazy life. Yeah. So my beautiful Libras, I am leaving the reading there. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if this is your story. As always, take care of yourselves, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Libra. Bye, Libra.